the living organisms and their surroundings. Learning about a journey through different habitats. A journey through different habitats. Some terrestrial habitats. Let us discuss the abiotic factors of a desert and the adaptations in camels to it. There are desert animals like rats and snakes which do not have long legs that the camels has. To stay away from the intense heat during the day, they stay in burrows deep in the sand. These animals come out only during the night when it is cooler. Desert plants lose very little water through transpiration. The leaves in desert plants are either absent, very small, or they are present in the shape of spines. This helps in reducing loss of water from the leaves through transpiration. The leaf-like structure you see in a cactus is, in fact, its stem. Photosynthesis in these plants is usually carried out by the stems. The stem is also covered with a thick waxy layer which helps to retain water. Most desert plants have roots that go very deep into the soil for absorbing water. Mountain regions. These habitats are normally very cold and windy. In some areas, snowfall may take place in winters. There is a large variety of plants and animals living in the mountainous regions. Trees adapt to the conditions prevailing in their habitat. These trees are normally cone-shaped and have sloping branches. The leaves of some of these trees are needle-like. This helps the rainwater and snow to slide off easily. Animals living in the mountain regions are also adapted to the conditions there. They have thick skin or fur to protect them from cold. For example, yaks have long hair to keep them warm. Snow leopard has thick fur on its body, including feet and toes. This protects its feet from the cold when it walks on the snow. The mountain goat has strong hooves for running up the rocky slopes of the mountains. Grasslands. A lion lives in a forest or grassland and is a strong animal that can hunt and kill animals like deer. It is light brown in color. Lions have long claws in their front legs that can be withdrawn inside the toes. Its light brown color helps it to hide in dry grasslands when it hunts for a prey animal to eat. The eyes in front of the face allow it to have a correct idea about the location of its prey. A deer is another animal that lives in a forest and grasslands. It has strong teeth for chewing hard plant stems of the forest. A deer needs to know about the presence of predators, animals like lion that make it their prey, in order to run away from them and not become their prey. It has long ears to hear movements of predators. The eyes on the side of its head allow it to look in all directions for danger. The speed of the deer helps them to run away from the predators. There are many features of a lion, a deer or other animals and plants that help them to survive in their habitat. Some aquatic habitats. Oceans. We have learned how fish are adapted to live in the sea. Many other sea animals have streamlined bodies to help them move easily in water. There are some sea animals like squids and octopus which do not have this streamlined shape. They stay deeper in the ocean near the seabed and catch any prey that moves towards them. However, when they move in water, they make their body shape streamline. These animals have gills to help them use oxygen dissolved in water. There are some sea animals like dolphins and whales that do not have gills. They breathe in air through nostrils or blowholes that are located on the upper parts of their heads. This allows them to breathe in air when they swim near the surface of water. They can stay inside the water for a long time without breathing. They come out to the surface from time to time to breathe in air. Ponds and lakes. Plants growing in ponds, lakes, rivers, and even some drains have their roots fixed in the soil below the water. In terrestrial plants, roots normally play a very important role in the absorption of nutrients and water from the soil. However, in aquatic plants, roots are much reduced in size and their main function is to hold the plant in place. The stems of these plants are long, hollow, and light. The stems grow up to the surface of water, while the leaves and flowers float on the surface of water. Some aquatic plants are totally submerged in water. All parts of such plants grow underwater. Some of these plants have narrow and thin ribbon-like leaves. These can bend in the flowing water. In some submerged plants, leaves are often highly divided, through which the water can easily flow without damaging them. Frogs usually have ponds as their habitat. Frogs can stay both inside the pond as well as move on land. They have strong back legs that help them in leaping and catching their prey. They have webbed feet which help them swim in water. Summary: there are many types of habitats. However, these may be broadly grouped as terrestrial on the land and aquatic in water. There is a wide variety of organisms present in different habitats. That is all in this subtopic, students. Keep learning!